Okay, folks, for this one, this is the last out of the three for the moby systems. So let's get to it. It's gonna be graphing again, but it says part 1. So let's see what they give us, okay? Okay, they're gonna give us the explanation part. Now this is interesting because remember in the substitution video, they kept giving us, and even in graphing part 2, they kept giving us the equation in standard form. This is not standard form anymore. That was actually y equals mx plus b slope-intercept form. Now, we still have this representation here with the intersecting point. So that's the same. Remember, when you're dealing with a system like this, these are both in slope-intercept form. I told you that the strategy would be a little bit different. You don't find the intercepts in that case. Now, for this one, they're saying that if you graph them individually, you're going to find the intersecting point, which is exactly what we did before. But we had to find the intercepts because that was what was fastest. This one is a little different. You can just use the form here since there's the y-intercept and the slope given to you. Now they're showing you what the intersecting point is. So all we have to do is come down here and find the one. Now this is obviously not it. That looks nothing like the lines that we just saw. Neither do those. This one, oh, we only had 3 choices here. So yes, that's the one that looks like that. So let's go ahead and click that. If you want to double check, if you see 1, 2, that's the intersecting point for that one, and 1, 2 is the intersecting point for that one. So it has to be the correct answer. Okay, let's see what's next. This time they want us to drag the line to actually finish graphing the system. This line is here already, which is not the y equals x. This one is actually going to be y equals x, and how do I know that? Because I've just been doing this for a long time. And what you have to understand is that if y is 0, x is 0, if x is 1, y is 1, because they equal each other. So that's literally 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 2. They just continuously equal each other. So you just have to put it so that it represents that, which means if I touch the line, those points are on the line. You see that? This is 1, 1, 2, 2, negative 1, 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 2. They are all the same. Now, what would the intersecting point be? It would be 2, 2, 2, 2. See, this is why I double clicked on the other one, because like they want you to double click here, so I get like, and then it says oops, you know, so I lose some credit, but whatever. Drag up the line onto the graph to finish graphing. So let me tell you how you're going to decide which one is visible and which one is not. This is your y-axis, correct? They even have it labeled for you. Do you see that the line hits it at negative 2? Because these are in slope-intercept form, you could just look for the one where it says negative 2 at the edge. That says positive 1. This says negative 2, which means they're showing us the line of y equals x minus 2, which means this one that we have to click and drag has to be the one to represent negative 2x plus 1. Now, the one nice thing that I can say about this one is that there's really nothing left for me to do with the slope here. As long as I take this line and I put it so that it hits the y-axis right here at 1, it's going to fall into place. They're not asking you to do slope yet. So if you click drag and you place it on the y-intercept, you should be fine. And the y-intercept for the line we need is plus 1, positive 1. What's their intersecting point? Well, x has to be 1, y has to be negative 1. 1, negative 1. Okay, what is next? All right, so we're not in our stars yet. Oh, I meant to hide that, not stop sharing, sorry. We're on the last example one, and then we can do our stars. Let me go back to presenting. Okay, so let's take a look here. It says drag up the line onto the graph to finish. Okay, well, let's see which one we need to do. Let's see which one we have. This intercept is hitting the y-axis at -2, which would be this one, which means this line is for this one. So let's go to a +3 on the y-axis with our line, and I'm sure it'll just fall into place, and sure enough it did. Now it's asking, right, what is the intersecting point for the two lines? Well, that's right here, and that's at -1, +1. -1, +1. Next, next, and now we're ready for our stars. Okay. Why isn't it? Okay, there it is. Okay, now, okay, very, very nice. These are systems of linear equations that are in slope-intercept form. So these are actually really nice. I don't think that I'm going to have to go to the board for this one for you. Let's see. It says solve the system by graphing. So since this line has an intercept of a +2, let's find that one first. Let's find where on the y-axis a line hits it at +2. This one's a winner. Nope. That might look like it hits it there, but that one's hitting it more like there. Nope. 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 Uh-oh. This isn't a very good question, because now I don't even have to worry about slope. I don't even have to worry about this one, because this was the only one. Which one was the only one? This one, right? This one is the only one where the intercept is 2. Now, let me give you some more tips, though, before we go ahead and check it. This slope is negative, which means my line leading from left to right, as I move my cursor, the line should drop, and it does. Since it's dropping, I know that it's negative, so that's further confirmation that this is the correct line for this one. Let's take a look at this one. This one is intercepting y at -4, so that's right there. This one is a positive slope, so if I read left to right, I should be rising, and I am. So I'm confident that that's the right answer. Okay, next one. No double clicking, right? That way I don't get the oops. Okay, solve the system by graphing, and we're going to have this 4 more times. We're going to have to solve all of these systems, and they're going to be in the form y equals mx plus b. So let's take a look at this one first. This one says -1. It has to hit the y-axis at -1. Well, didn't happen there. It happened here, so let's make a mental note. B is good. All right, some competition finally. It happened here also, so C is an option. But it did not happen here for either of the lines. So that means that the only two that make sense are B and C. So let's take a closer look at B. For the line that is intersecting y at -1, let's take a look. This line reading from left to right is dropping. Has to be a negative slope. So let's take a look. Yep, it's a negative slope. Now let's get even more specific. That 4 is how much it's going to go up or down, and that 3 is how much it's going to go right or left from point to point, corner to corner on the line. So if this is the line that right here will hit the y-axis at -1, I'm going to start here at -1. And I'm going to rise 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3. And if I hit my line again, then that is a good representation of the line. So this one I'm comfortable with. That means that we need to check this line. This line has an intercept of +4, so that checks out okay. There's an intercept right here of +4. This is it has to be a positive slope, which reading from left to right, yes, that is a positive slope. Well, Let's start here at 4 again, and this time I'm going to go up 1, and I'm going to go right 3, and I hit the line again. So I'm comfortable that this is a accurate graph of both of the systems. Okay, next one. I'm looking for -4 on the y-axis. This one looks good. Nope. Yep, so that's A and C so far. And phew, I thought we were going to have 3, but no, that one is not it. So A and C are the only competitors here. Let's actually check the other intercept. Yep, that one checks out. That's a +4, +4, -4, -4. What about the other one? Ah, this one is not a +4. Nice. So this one is actually hitting the axis at a positive, what, 1? Well, that's no good because my 2 intercepts have to be -4 and +4. I didn't even have to check my slope. -4, +4. And it's the only set out of all my choices, right? They only give you 4 choices. It's the only one with the 2 correct intercepts. So, eating the system here. Okay. 2 more to go. We're looking for intercepts of +2 and -1. +2, -1. Okay, A is the option. No, 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 no. +2, oh, nope, uh-oh. These are not very good examples, I guess, because that one is the only one, again, with a +2 and a -1 as y-intercepts. Once again, we didn't even have to worry about slope. Okay, so last one. I'm confident that you guys could do this on your own, but I'm just going to finish it. +3 and -4. That's a +4, and that's a -3. So be very, very careful. This one is reversed. I'm looking for +3 and -4. +3, -4. B's an option. +4, nope. +2, nope. So unfortunately, it looks like this is it. Actually, you probably say, oh, that's great. It's not unfortunate, Miss Leggett. But I want you to learn as much as possible. So I say it's unfortunate. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you have any questions out of the series, the 3 lessons, I've finished all 3 of them. They are attached in Google Classroom. They are attached to my YouTube channel under Extra Help playlist for 8th grade. If you have any further questions, please let me know immediately. I will do my best to help you because we are running out of time. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.